Hi and good day everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bites. And I am your host for today. Now what I want to talk about on this episode of the show is career. A lot of times we're not thinking about a career. We end up taking jobs, doing errands, and also what we call hustling without even being well prepared. As far as I'm concerned, high school has only prepared us for so far and no more. So in reality, high school never really truly prepares you for a career. It prepares you academically to pass subjects, to excel in curricular activities, to do certain developments that are fundamental, which of course you would have needed. However, when you talk about career, how does one really select a career? To stop, one, moving from job to job, two, the whole hidden notion that is attached to career options and career choices and career development. So today I want to talk about 5 pointers. One, choosing a career path is not a friendship journey. It's not something you take up because your friends are all doing it. It's not something you take up because your friends told you to do it. It's an individualistic choice. You have to choose a career path for yourself. And you have to look at the things that you like to know what career path to take on. For example, you find yourself liking biking, and you find yourself liking carnival, you find yourself liking outdoor adventure stuff. You might want to be a field researcher or somebody who does archaeology or someone who works in researches that would take you to the Amazon, maybe the ganja medicinal research, etc. That keeps you in the outdoors. Another point that you want to think about that is not taught in high school either, as I said before, is the fact of what are your passions. So there are things that you will like doing but you're not passionate about, and you need to weigh them on a scale. You give it a 1, 2, 3, or you can give it a 1 to 10 scale or a 1 to 5 scale, and to know your extremities. So is it that I'm more passionate about biology? Is it that I'm more passionate about accounting? Is it that I'm more passionate about physiology or anything of that study? Is it that I'm more passionate about owning my own business? You must decide and put them on a scale and go after the one that you're most passionate about, because one thing, life is short. Another thing that you'd want to take in consideration is the fact that we as individuals end up taking career choices, jobs, errands, employment, so many different categories of names to call in, but we don't really think about taking them. So we just take them because the opportunity came and we decided that this is what we're going to do for the meantime, and sometimes we end up in them for the whole lifetime because the meantime never had a time. So put a time to your meantime. So if you even take a career or a job or a own and you say it's 1 year and you end up in there 3 years, you need to take yourself and start to say, I've been in this career for 3 years and I said I would have taken it for 1 year. Why am I still here? Start to go back to the drawing board to find your real true career that you will end up in your life living, doing what you love, living, giving back to people, serving in what you're really passionate about and wanted to do and know that you're good at, and would eventually benefit the rest of the world by doing what you do to give to the world. Also, lastly, on this segment, we want to talk about how it is to boost ourselves when we are trapped in our careers. One thing about the career path that was mentioned prior to this is that we take them because we are in need. We take them because we don't think about taking them. But the point is, you need to get to the career point that you want to get to. So, apart from assessing the time spent in that career field, when you had said to yourself you would not have spent so much time, you have to go back to the drawing board. Whatever career idea that you had in mind from high school, from primary, from prep, from all these levels, elementaries, etc., you go back to the drawing board and you decide that I want to do these careers, or whether or not you don't want to do these careers. It's all about planning, and a planning that is practical. You go to your pen and paper, you write it down. Ophthalmologist was my option, lawyer was my option, doctor was my option, owning my own business, business owner, entrepreneurship was my option. And you decide for yourself what option you're going to work with. And then you find out something about those options to get yourself from where you are now to somewhere else. Find out about those options, persons working in those options is, person giving advice in those options is. Those are the person that you go to find out so you can shift your career. And how to transition is a very important thing. For example, the other day I asked a very friend of mine who started out in administration how to get from administration to lecturing, because she's now lecturing, and she said it wasn't a immediate path, but if you choose a path, it can be done. So what she did, she started to study teaching, and then after starting that, she completed it and went on to teach, and then after that she lectured, and so now she lectures at 2 places, and it makes more sense to her than where she started out as an admin assistant. So we have to evaluate no matter what career path we're on, because career training is not given in school, it's something you have to learn. I thank you. Have a good day.